and welcome back to another brand new episode here on Riverbend Springs. As you can see, our sawmill has been very busy overnight. Oh yes, we've got prefab walls, short, long planks, beams, wood chips, you name it, we've got it. And that is very good to see. Right, what we're going to do today is we're going to fill, because this hasn't really emptied all that much. It's down to 103,000, 140,000 is its limit. So we'll get this down today, and then what we'll do is we might either skip time, or I might even sell some wood and start bringing some money in. Because once we start bringing in the money, then we can start to think about getting, you know, our dairy and stuff built and really getting this save going. And we can also get some more land as well, because I am pretty desperate for some more fields, because once we do get everything going, we're going to need to be farming on mega scale. So yes, we do need to be getting on with that. But anyway, hope you're all well, hope you're having a good day. Mine not going too bad, although having said that, I can't say that with any confidence or any assuredness, because I'm still 4 days away from having this day. But yeah, as it stands at the moment, as I record this, I'm having a good day, and it's not going too bad, and the weekend looks set fair, I think. So it's gonna not like that. Let's see if we can get that. Can we get over there and sell that? Alright, so as we saw in the last episode, I'll just chop that down. As we saw in the last episode, this went rather well, and you know, we got. Why is this half in? Oh, I guess that half is covered by the trees, isn't it? Oh, that's quite good then, look, because that's a lot lighter because it's in the sun, and that's a lot darker because it's not. That's actually quite well done, Giants. That's another nice little feature. That the shadow texture is not just uniform. I quite like that. Well done. There's a lot of little things. The more and more I play this game, as I say, I'm beginning to sort of kind of fall in love with it a little bit and like it a lot more the more I play it. There's a few things on here that really do still bug me, that really shouldn't be happening. I take it that tree might be a little bit too big to go into the sell point. Okay, I didn't envisage that happening. Let's just speed up time a little bit, because that tree is going to go pinging off into the atmosphere. Or is it because I don't actually know how I could turn that round. It might be because it's not registering. Right, it should register now. Yeah, there we go. So we can slow time down again. There we go. 122,000 litres of wood in there. So we've got all that other wood. So what we'll do is we'll probably I think what we'll do, we'll keep fast forwarding and skipping the days and the months, and then once we've got all of the wood and all of the trees sold, then we can start cashing in on it, and over this year we can start building our dairy, and then by the time the autumn comes, we can start to get things prepared, so we can start getting, let's say, more land, getting grass fields planted, or we can buy the ones that are already on the map, or we can plant our own. But if we get sort of kind of concentrate on one thing at a time, if we concentrate on getting this down, and then because I mean it's going to take several months to get this clear actually, so we're going to be nearly next autumn by the time we get it finished. But I think if we sort of mega time lapse it all and just get it done, you know, we won't have to keep dipping in and out of it then. You know, we can just, as I say, get it done and get it gone. I wonder if we can... Oh, he's not out there. Oh, that's a shame. I was going to see if I could bomb water on the head with the tree. Because, you know, I'm nice like that. And remember, all what we're doing is all in revenge for the fact that Walter, when we first started the game, said, "Oh, I'm so pleased you're coming to take over my farm, and oh, I really can't cope and I really can't manage, or I'm getting too old now. Oh, but it's so good that you'll come in, and your dad stepped in poo and all of this rubbish." And then it turns out when we was doing a bit of contracting and we went to the contract board jobby placey thingy, Walter's been bloody selling out on us because he owns loads more land all the way across the bloody map. So I thought, right, Mr. Walter, if you're not going to be honest about what your intentions and your thing is about, then yeah, that really is too big. That might actually, as long as it, I don't care if it falls on the house as such, as long as it stays in the trigger, that's fine, and it isn't going nuts either. So what we'll do is, as I say, actually what we will do is we'll nip and have a little ride out. Other music is available, of course. We'll go and have a ride out. We'll go and get... What the hell was that? Oh, it was a deer. I don't wonder what that was. We'll go and get the flatbed trailer, and we'll get that down here. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to have to sell that, aren't I? No, I'm not. We'll load it by hand. I was going to say I'm going to have to sell it because I need to get it so that it registers auto load, but I'll load it by hand. That's fine. I can load that by hand. That's no problem. It's actually, sometimes it's a little bit easier and a little bit, well, not necessarily easier, but you can definitely get more on than auto loading. You can definitely, if you stack it yourself, you can definitely get more onto the trailer because you can stack it a lot higher than what auto stacker wants to do it. But one sort of lesson that I have learned is don't stack it too high, otherwise it will just tip your tractor and trailer over. Oh yes, in the comments at the end of the last episode, did you guess what was missing? Well, this is what we bought. It's big, it's red, and it definitely won't fit in our shed. But very nice. I just got a hope, actually. Let's just have a quick look because I haven't had a look today. Wow. Oh, I would have liked that combine more. I have a real thing for class combines. Let's just have a look. I'll tell you what, if I repair that and repaint it, we could make a good profit and then we could buy the class. Oh. Yeah, I do apologise. I'm buying the class. I absolutely adore class combines. When this one came up, what we'll do is actually we will pre-buy that. Yeah, wide tire. Well, actually, if we're going to go wide tires, we'll go. Oh, there isn't any, so we'll just buy that then. That's fine. Oh wow. Anyway. Yeah, I just absolutely have a thing for class combines, and I have to be honest, I didn't think one was going to come in, and I thought even if it does, it'll probably be the big one. There's no point as having the big one, or can we afford it? But if we do that, because this combine cost me 90,000, so we're going to make just short of 100 grand profit on that. if my mouse works, which it doesn't again. So I do. I do apologise. I'll get this sorted. If you're wondering why I've gone silent, people, it's because I'm concentrating. There we go. Hopefully that should work now. Yes. Haha. Right, sell for 175. Yep. Come out of there, and then what have we got there? There we go. Look, there's a lovely class combine. We've made a little bit of money. Everyone's happy. So hang on, I'll do that again. So did you guess what was missing from last week's picture? And this is the combine we bought. I didn't just do it just now. You definitely didn't see that. But this combine actually will be, in all seriousness, will be. I've got a horrible feeling, you know, I've just bought the wrong one. I've got a feeling it's not the one I like. Oh no, it is. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, so yeah, I must admit, I just think class combines just look beautiful combines. And I was lucky enough when working on the farm that I got to drive the Lexion 770. We had 3 of them, and as I've said before, the farm have now got rid of the 3 770s and replaced it with one 8900, and then apparently for next harvest, so 2025 harvest, there'll be a second 8900. But they did it one at a time. They just wanted to see whether one would be able to cope, but with the fact that of how the weather's changing and what's going on, they've decided that they're going to go for 2 and make absolutely sure. So, you know, I think it's a very good move by them. But yeah, we'll get this here, and then as I say, what we'll do is we'll skip the day. We'll skip the day, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, the sawmill will be empty enough again for me to start putting more trees in there. We'll put this here because we're going to need this, like I say. That's not enough, is it? No. So as I say, we'll skip to next day, and then we can go get that in there, and then we can start with our big expansion plans, because we'll get some sold, and we might. I think I probably will actually. I know I keep chopping and changing my mind, but there's so much in my mind that I want to do, because you know I know we've made a bit of a game about hating what and putting this here and everything, but sensibly for this let's play, I want to make sure that you know, we're doing sort of sensible, normal things that we would also normally do. So I do want to get these down, get the dairy built along there. I'm absolutely convinced that those 3 fields are absolutely ideal for what we want to do. Haven't managed as of yet, and I'm probably being totally thick, but I haven't as of yet managed to figure out the goat issue. There seems to be no option for them. And I don't think goats will go in the, I mean, they might do because they're milked. But that's not showing a goat symbol, is it? So I don't know. Don't think they'd be on here. almost certain they're not on there. They're not decoration, so I can't see them going in here. It's just farm barns. Oh, way up. Who's this? What on earth? Oh, of course, yes. Sorry, I know what they are. I know what they are. They're for something else, and they've obviously made their way into this game. That's fair enough. Yeah, so I know what they are. Decorations. Oh, I see. So we can put stuff down to sort of. Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. Very good. But yeah, bit perplexed by the goat situation. I'm just going to make sure that I'm not going utterly mad. Be under G. Goat milk, yeah. There are. I thought there were goats in the. I'll tell you what, actually, we could do. They may well be in here. So if we go down to animals. So you're discovering with me because, as I say, I've not really done much with the. Here we go. So. Right, goats. Goat milk, and they need grass and hay, that's fine. Farmers makes the first appearance of goats in the game series. These animals require the same facilities as sheep for grazing and thriving. Okay, they produce a unique type of milk, goat milk, that needs to be retrieved from the barns in form of milk tank pallets. This milk can be processed into goat cheese from a dairy production point. Oh, so we can make milk and cheese with that, and it's saying that that it comes under the same thing as sheep. So let's just let's have a look. But that's only showing sheep. I don't know. We will be having sheep because obviously we want to do wool. But yes, anyway, for now, for today, we get this cut down, and then get the rest. Well, some of this cut because we haven't got that much in the way of storage space either. Again, so what we might actually do is if we go to this one. This is an awesome mod, by the way. It's on the mod hub, I think. It's called Time Saving Stock Check. Or yeah, stock check. Honestly, absolutely awesome. Just lists everything you've got and the best place to sell it for the best price. So we've got 88,000 in that. Prefab walls 107,000. So we'll take our prefab walls then to the grain elevator because that's a little bit of a ride out, and we'll try and get that sawmill to empty out a bit because I really want to get this cleared as soon as possible. I was nearly going to use my most hated of phrases then. I want to get this cleared ASAP. So, whoa. Don't you start using that terminology with me, son. Alright, let's try and see if we can get these lined up. Yeah, that'll do. Right, and we'll do that. Just strap that one, and then that one. Do we get another strap? Yep, that one. Do we get another strap on this one? No, we don't. And the other thing that we might be well worth selling at the moment, 1653 Goldcrest Valley, is the wood chips. Now then, I wonder if we can strap them to the actual. Oh, do you know what? My mouse, honestly, I just seem to have nothing that works. Anyway, we'll do it from this way on. We'll put them on that way round because I think that'll be the more efficient, smarter way to actually stack them. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn over to a little bit of time lapse now because, as you can already see, I'm pretty terrible at putting pallets on the trailers. So I'm going to switch over to some time lapse. It might be a little bit of a longer time lapse again, just because as I say, we've got quite a bit to do today, and rather than and everything that we've kind of got to do is a little bit me kind of fiddling about with stuff, and it just means that you'll have to listen to me rabbiting on about nothing while I'm sort of concentrating on getting done what I want to get done. So as I say, I think I'll just make a time lapse the next few, probably the next, because it happened in the last episode, and it probably may well happen in this episode as well, where I do, and maybe even the next one. But at least once we get this all cleared and down and done, you know, we won't have that again. We can just then get on with farming. But I want to get the dairy in, as I say, as quick as we can. And I would like to as well. We're going to need, you know, like hay and silage and stuff. Well, at the moment, we do have a grass field, so it would be nice to get that cut as well. So, you know, we've still got other things that we need to be getting on with, but I want to get this done as quickly as possible. I don't want this job hanging around for, like, you know, a year or half a year, or, you know, or a year and a half or whatever. I want to get this job done as quick as possible, get it out of the way, get it finished. I mean, eventually, later on, once we're kind of up and established and running and doing the things that we, you know, want to do, you know, we can buy forests and keep this sawmill going. So, you know, it's not a case of this sawmill will eventually sort of outrun its usage on our farm, because we can then start buying forests and, you know, sort of cutting them down and making more fields and fields bigger and stuff like that. So there's, you know, there's an absolute mountain of stuff that we can get on with. But as I say, this episode is going to be a little bit more of this, I'm afraid, and but we're just going to get it done. We're just going to try our best and get it done. And as I say, if we can get this wood chip sold and the prefab wall sold, that will help us massively. And it will also help as well to clear a little bit of the sawmill. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to go over to some time lapse, so I'll see you in a bit. So, I'm back because this young lady appears to... Oh, it's a man now. Oh, Jesus. Or is it a lady with a bun? Whoa, too close. Are you alright, sweetheart? Because there was another girl here just a little while ago. And she was mental like you, chatting away to herself. Oh, yeah, I told him. I said, don't you go putting that in there. It's like, how and why have you got up here? It's no good looking around, love. There's no up here. We're going to have to get down, aren't we? Come on. Come on, follow me. Or could be a chainsaw massacre. Oh, she's chatting away to herself again. Yeah, I was thinking, you know, and I said to him, I can't take it anymore. Sorry. For a second, I got a little bit confused. I thought it was my ex standing there. Anyway, must not say anything about that. Let's get ourselves back to the farm and skippy jippy a day. I just thought I'd cut back in for that because, as I said before, anything unusual or anything kind of like worth sort of seeing or noting, I'll always cut back in for. But yes, that was rather odd. I've never ever seen anyone up there before. So it was a bit of a shock when I saw the first lady that was up on the platform. Interesting that it was both women that were up there, not men. I suppose men are not stupid enough, really, are they? I'm only kidding. I'm only teasing. You know me. I'm only teasing. Oh dear, there'll be complaints. I'm only teasing. Anyway, before I get myself in any more trouble, what we'll do is we'll get back to the farm and then we'll just see whether or not we have managed to empty any more of the sawmill off. I don't think we would have done so. I will just quickly make sure, but if not, what I'll do is oh, look, would you believe it? Look, there's another bloody pallet popped up. I'm not going again, that is for sure. Alright, I don't think this would have emptied. No, 112 actually. But we will go to the... Hello, how are you getting on, son? Now then, are you in favour of this sawmill? I thought you'd like it. When I saw it, I thought Walter would like that. I know where Walter would like that. He'd like that right on his doorstep so that he can keep an eye on it. Was I right or was I right? Anyway, Walter, I don't want to say too much about it, but I've just upset some of my viewers. Yes. I know. Yeah, go on in. Anyway, I'm in one of those moods today. I'm in one of those moods today. You have to forgive me. And the biggest problem I have is that all the stuff I find funny, no one else does. So I'm here having a great time and everyone's going, what's he doing? What? What's he said that for? Anyway, let's have a look. Down to 73. Right, let's get some cutting doing. Or done, even. And then we can get that loaded up a little bit more. And we'll see where we're at. Right, what we will do is... Well, we've got £134,000 worth of wood beams now, plank. Oh, I thought that was honey for a second. I was like, Jesus, we'll sell that. So the planks, yeah, we're getting a good amount in silage. 150,000 litres of silage. Oh, I have. Who were Mrs.? Oh, anyway, I don't know, but let's crack on with some cutting down. So we'll stick to the program, or I'll stick to the program. Yes, and we will, as I say, I'll get back, and then we will meet again in a little while, which will be a couple of minutes for you, but a couple of hours for me probably. But I will speak to you in a soon. So, I'm back, and as you just saw, I stacked the trailer expertly. Oh, it was a fantastic piece of demonstrating in how to stack a trailer with wood. So good was it, in fact, that actually I've decided to retire on that perfect stack and go over to auto stack. That's how good it was, honestly. So we'll put that there. I mean, to be fair, we've made insensibly now. We've made pretty good money from that, but no, we're not repainting it or anything. We'll just sell it as it is, thanks. Anything in the no, we don't want that tractor. Right, so we will get ourselves an auto stack trailer, auto load trailer, because that was very bad of me to do it that terribly. So that's what we'll do. Yes, we'll buy that one, thank you. And then what we're going to do is next episode, when you come back, we're going to have a little bit more of that done. I won't do all of it off camera, just so as that you are sort of kind of part of the process. So I won't do it all off camera, but I will just do a little bit more kind of clearing just on the side that I am, and try and get the sawmill empty of wood so that we can actually get close to filling it next time. So I'll sort of finish the bit where I am and do that off camera, but the other two sides, because there's still two sides to do yet, from what I can tell, the other two sides I'll do on camera, so that, as I say, you are sort of part of the process. But we've earned some really good money, and we're going to be able to get our dairy in straight away. I did come to realise, whilst I was cutting down and moving the trees and stacking the wood and driving to the thing, I suddenly remembered I forgot to harvest the field of, I think it was soya beans that I put in field number 11, and I completely forgot all about them. And as well, and I then looked at my notes and thought, well, odd that I should forget. Perhaps I didn't write it down. No, I wrote it down. Just for some reason forgot. But anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed this episode, and you've had a bit of a giggle and a bit of a laugh, and if I have said anything that's upset anyone, I do apologise, but I am only joking. You have to say this nowadays, otherwise you get cancelled. But yeah, so I am only joking. I mean nothing by it. But anyway, if you have enjoyed the episode, thumbs up, and if you would consider subscribing, that would be fantastic. And all that's left for me to say is, thanks ever so much for joining me on this episode. I've really enjoyed having your company, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye for now.